this is going to be a fun day, as I forgot to get coffee at Albert Heijn yesterday. So I've had once I realized I had actual coffee left over in my cup, I left that for this morning, and then I brewed what little I could out of the rest of the grounds and basically made tea. Like when it was actually in the coffee pot, it looked black, but it was also like, depth, so the light wasn't getting through. Plus the coffee pot itself, the coffee maker, is black. So once I started pouring it into my cup to reheat it, it was it looked, well, that's peach. Anyways, but yeah, it's practice day. It's 9 o'clock. I'm eating one of our Printemps bowlings because I need something. Aaron is still asleep, which is fine. I did everything I needed to do on Pokemon this morning, and so that was weird. That was fine. I had a thingy from yesterday, so using that thing, and then getting my research quest, then catching the Flower Crown Eevee out of that one, got my daily catch, and then when I backed out of that, I just spun the stop and got my spin for the day, so everything's good in order. See you guys later today at some point, probably after practice. Oh, hello. Apparently I was starting to tear it up there. I'm sorry. So, I'm holding on to my phone right now. So yeah, I have had a big old wake-up call that, well, let's just say nobody knows this song.
Oh look, what's this? The hanging mistletoe. They kiss? Why that looks so unique.
I have my gloves on, so I can't technically stop my phone, so I can just mute it. Yeah, no, nobody knows about it. But yeah, I was tearing it up at practice, dragging people to the ground. I was at outside linebacker again. Every time I do that, it reminds me of that Vine where the guy, he's like, and the guy, because I can do that with a, anyways, I should take my gloves off. We do it at practice. Michael was here. That was good. He tended to bung his shoulder a bit. He said he had a couple surgeries on his shoulder, and so that was awkward. Okay, Google, open YouTube. Like, I can get it to do things by voice commands, but that's about it. I kind of want to get all this stuff off because it's muggy today. I really do want to talk about practice, but I kind of want to get things off. I mean, I put a belt on. It's from my white pants from the Cobras, but it works. Everything's nice. It's awesome. So yeah. My pants didn't slide down, so I might be using them for a while I order away for a girdle that fits. I should probably get a better one. This one has holes and yeah. Alright, so the marathon has screwed up more things today. Marcus still dropped me off at Rye, so that's fun and fine. But I was going to get off at Krugerplein, but apparently the bus is not working. I have icky grass in my camera. I told Aaron to meet me at Krugerplein, but then he's like, well, I'm here, but you're not going to get off here. I'm like, well, why? And he sent me this thing. So we're almost pulled into Amstel. And I was like, just walk to Vibautstraat. Hopefully he gets a little bit better. I should really check to see he's not walking the long way around. There's technically a short way around. There's a shorter way from Krugerplein, because I pretty much have to go through the actual square when I walk here in the morning. Yeah. Hey, spin. Feebout down. Okay. Yeah, I'm still not good at pronouncing things. I found that one out with Steven this morning. No problem. He just was like, eh. Okay, he's walking straight down the street. Let's keep Pokemon open. We're gonna swing by What's Its Bucket, Tomatia to get food because it's like the game isn't until 7 tonight, and so yeah. But yeah, basically I was I had to kind of. It's happened before at practices. I had to get like in a groove, and it sucks because I have to work my way into the groove. Now, in theory, every time I get myself into a groove, I grind it a bit more. So in theory, it might be easier to get into next time. I see his big old blue hoodie, but I'm full of ick and I'm full of gross right now because, well, as Ed kept saying, 100% full contact. And then, you know, there was like one that I got that was like not a full contact. Flubbed that one up. And then after that, it was like, nah. So did you decipher what the thing was talking about? Yeah, okay. That's what I thought it was. I wasn't able to read it. I was kind of on a very, as you guys just saw, a very cramped metro. Like, that we were about 80% of what you would think of as the typical Japanese subway. Yeah. Like, I was holding my pads above my head because there wasn't enough room for me to have it around my person. But yeah, the marathon has screwed up a lot of stuff. Steven and I forget which one's which. I know one's Steven, one's Stefan. But Steven, he had to go the long way around on his bike to get to ride this morning, and Axel didn't even know what marathon is happening here, or he's marathon or something like that. It was a weird way he pronounced it, but it was like all the letters were there. But he's Swedish, so we were joking because I gotta get my thoughts together. I'm stupid right now. He came jogging out to practice a little late than usual, but not that late, and we were like, oh, we were debating on who that was, if it was a new lineman or not. People actually thinking that Axel was kind of chunking up a little bit. And I keep calling him the little Swedish meatball. And I say that because, well, in terms of topology, we're all donuts, right? Yeah. And so a donut, and then you could squeeze that hole really far down to make sure that it looks like a ball. And that's getting way too far, but he's Swedish and he has no fat on him. He's just all meat. I felt like I was dispensing revenge out, not to Axel, but just general revenge, because we were doing kind of a heads up drill, and Axel was laying on the ground for a little while, and I was like, what happened? And he goes, my shoulder. And I was like, oh no. Sometime after that, Michael had a little shoulder thing, and then Sophion had an ankle thing, and it was like, we got in the car and Marcus was like, 2 shoulder injuries today, and I was like, and I'm not one. It's how tackling goes. And I'm like sitting there in the car, and like I think Marcus was like, oh, I think it was Felix that did it. I'm like, no, it was me. Because we had a mild helmet to helmet because I didn't get low enough, but I hit him on his inside because he ran out towards like the outside of the B gap, and I was in the middle because that's just what the drill was. We didn't have many people at practice, so he ran out and kind of was running an angle away from me, so I went in for the tackle and had my helmet on his other shoulder. It was on this shoulder, and then he fell down to the ground, and I think that's where he hurt because he tried to put his arm out and his elbow, and it jerked his little bit. Same thing happened with Michael. He said he also had surgery on his shoulders. But yeah, they were all like the left shoulder. And I was like, Apparently, Oscari wasn't at practice. And they're like, oh yeah, something with his ankle. And I was like, hope it wasn't because I gator rolled him and twisted his ankle. No, he tried to catch a plate. And now he's like got a swollen ankle. I was like, Are you sure this isn't like a dinner plate and like a 20-kilo plate at the gym? Because what they were talking about is like he just tried to, you know, catch a plate. Like with his ankle, like soccer players can do with a soccer ball. But I'm like, I don't care. None of our plates in our house will cause your ankle. You are not healthy in terms of like being able to take impacts and stuff.
Yeah, I know.
And you would not have a swollen ankle from trying to catch one of our plates. But the plate may break because you kick it slightly wrong, but it's just like, how much does this shit weigh? But anyways, I'm rambling. We'll talk a little bit later. I need food in me. How's your day gone so far?
Pretty good.
Hearthstone?
No.
Bees?
No. Tried doing stuff on Dashric and kind of failed at it.
Oh, okay. Like the raid? No, not the raid.
No.
You would have said, huh?
The zone.
Ah, okay, yeah. Plus he probably wants to use, until he gets his own, he wants to utilize my goggles for the finding the bees thing. But I didn't have them for so long as is. I never really got them, even with.
It wasn't about that.
Okay.
At all.
Yeah, because I for like many days I was just doing 2 bee vents and then the dude in the back. That's it. Ow. Yeah. Robin stepped on my right big toe. And there's a piece of brick that was up there, and I'm like not picking my legs up very well. So I basically just mildly stubbed my right foot. And I felt my toe. It's gonna be bruised. It's gonna be bruised all the hell and back.